Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Libra weekly money and career reading from October 23rd to the 29th, 2023. Libras, let me put a little light on. I always forget. Oops. There we go. Libras, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week, October 23rd to the 29th, 2023, money and career for the sign of Libra. Okay, that was quick. Libras. Page of Cups. There's a new offer there. New messages coming in, excitement, right? Pages are all about new, maybe a new project, maybe a new offer out of the blue, a favorable offer. I like this. It can be creative, doesn't have to be, right? It could be a creative project or something. Oh, okay. Something you've been working on. So maybe you've been working on a project, for example, and maybe people want to hire you sorry, let me just pull this down a little bit. Or this is an offer to work on a project here. Let's pull some more cards to see what's going on. The Lovers. There's a choice there. King of Cups. Water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. Little bit of ego conflict there with that person maybe. Having to make a choice. Are you in a kerfuffle here with a water sign? To complete a project. To complete a job. And we have the King of Pentacles. So it seems like, Libra, there's two kings here. Powerful energy, powerful financial energy, and powerful emotional stability here. And so either you are pushing forward in a new project, in something you've invested time and money for. And so maybe you're getting an offer after have invested a lot of time and money in something, right? After the effort, waiting very patiently for an offer. And it feels like there's an offer here, but you want to know the answer. You want to be very clear on what it's all about. And you're speaking your mind here. It feels very animate, right? With this Five of Swords. You want to make it happen, but you want to make it happen on your terms. You want to make sure it's honest, it's true, it's balanced, and you can move forward in a comfortable way. Wow. Because you have two kings here, right? So it's all about finding an emotional balance with your ambition, with your career, right? Not getting into ego situations, you want to see eye to eye, right? You want to make sure there's not too much ego going on here. And then you have the World, which is really a beautiful, beautiful success. So I feel like this goal, this project, this offer here is a success. Not withstanding, not without a few ego frictions, right? Having to prove a point, prove yourself, make sure people understand, your value and what you bring to the table. I feel like there are a lot of people around you that have a lot of authority, that are comfortable financially. So these can be decision makers, these can be bosses, these can be company owners, but these can also be family members, people surrounding you, that are there to I'm not sure if they're helping. At least maybe they want to guide, but you don't want to hear them. Something like that. Let's see. Let's push forward. Because you have the Queen of Swords. And this is you, Libra, and you're very honest, and you want the truth, and you don't want any nonsense. You want to make sure that you have your right place in this project, your right place in this job, whatever this thing is that you have already worked on. You really worked hard. It feels like you really worked hard on something. Even maybe invested money, time, and you're waiting for payback, or you're waiting for a return on investment, or for an offer, a project offer, a career offer, after proving yourself and, you know, working on something. Maybe you worked on a I want to say proposition, but it's not proposition. Let's see what the cards give here. I mean, the world, you're opening to a new world. So I think that, okay. So we have the Three of Swords. So there's deception there. There's something ending there. I feel like you've worked on something hard. There is an offer. But it's almost like you want the truth, or you want this to be done in, you know, your way, your vision, in an honest way, and you feel like you're not going to do it if it's not in an honest way. You have 3 kings and 1 queen. There's a lot of people there, a lot of powerful people. Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. All 3 here with the queen, and that is you. So you can have 3 bosses here, or 3 people, very important, very powerful decision makers around you in your company, in your job, or in this new project, or in this thing that you've invested a lot of money in or a lot of time in. You're not having it anymore here with this Three of Swords. It feels like you're done, but yet you have the world. So it feels like you're opening up to a different world, right? Or opening up to a different sector. Maybe you're opening up to a different type of career, because you're recognized for your effort. You're recognized for who you are, for all the work you've done. And it's successful. Whatever it is you did is successful. But I feel like maybe you don't want to work with these people because you don't feel they're honest, or you don't feel their integrity. And so maybe you want to go off and do your own thing, because all the effort you put in here, you don't want them to get the glory. There's a lot of power here, a lot of people, ego, success, power. Again, everybody wants a piece of the cake. That's what it feels. Okay, let's see. I'm going to say something, and half of you are going to say it's not going to be for you, obviously. But it's almost like, and it's a lot of masculine energy, and you're the only feminine energy there, something like that. And that it's very difficult to empower yourself with so much masculine energy, and that no matter what, you're the only one with integrity, you're the only one with the truth, and you're the only one that wants to get the job done in that way. And all of them are like ego, 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 money, 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 power, power, power. So you might be the only woman in this in this company or in this project, and you're not having it. Okay. Now that might just be for one person, okay? But that's the way it feels. All right, let's see what's going on here in the second deck. What energies we can get. Sorry, I'm a bit all over the place. So I'm a little under the weather, but I'm fine. Fine to do readings, but apologies if I sound a little nasally. And so there you are again, Queen of Swords. Yep, anxiety. Conflict, there you go. It's mapping it out. There you go. Having to make a decision. You're at a crossroads. And here's a fourth king. You have all four kings. Wow. Wow. So, and you have this toxic environment and you have to rethink it. Cards don't lie. There's the story mapped out. And so it feels like you're in perpetual conflict. It's not the end of the world, but it's constant. It's constant to the point where you're rethinking this because it's too much. You feel stuck. You feel stuck in their ways. You cannot, and you don't feel like it's honest. Wow. You don't feel like it's honest. So this is pushing you to rethink with the Hermit, to rethink something differently, a switch in your career, or putting, because I feel like it's like power at all costs. You have four kings. And that's the way this devil here, for me, the energy of the devil is in this particular reading, because it doesn't always read the same way. This is like passionate power and desire, right, to influence and motivate other people, but probably with manipulation and risky. It feels risky. And it feels like all these energies, these four kings, are risky, which is okay if it's business, sometimes it's risky, but it's also all about power and seduction by all costs. No, right? And that's the way they operate. And that's the ego, the power, the seduction. They know. And, and it's almost like and it doesn't matter if you're feminine or masculine or, it's not gender specific, but it feels very, very ego driven, and that you're in the middle of all that. And you've invested a lot of time and money in this project, or a lot of time and money in this idea. I'm hearing music. Maybe you're collaborating on music. Maybe you're collaborating on something artistic. We do have a Page of Cups, which is usually emotional and artistic and creative. Maybe you're creating music together. Maybe you're creating art. Maybe you're creating, maybe you're writing, right? Something like that. It feels like a collaboration, but you're like, no, enough. Enough is enough. I am not being manipulated by these people, by these ego-centered people that, really feel like they are the ultimate power in the situation. And so now you're at a crossroads where you have to rethink this. It almost feels like it's a successful thing, right, with the world. But it feels like you're going to move on in another sector. And with the Three of Swords here, clearly you're done with these people. You're understanding, right? You're understanding that you're going to take your time to find the solutions and move on to something slower pace. That's fine. You will find success. You will reach your goal, just probably in a different way, reflecting differently on an experience. And I think that you have experience, you know your thing, you know the subject, and you want to push forward in this subject. You want to push forward in this project because you will prevail, right? You're persistent. just not with them. Very interesting reading, Libra. Very interesting. And again, you have your integrity. And it feels like they are all over the place. It's risky. It's toxic. It's manipulative. All of the above. And you're like, nope. No, thank you. I'm going to go do this. But I'm going to do this in my way. And it might take longer. But I do not want to be associated with this energy. Wow. Okay, Libra. Comment down below. Just a friendly reminder, if you want to participate and put your name in the hat for a potential free reading, this is ongoing until the end of October. Where the 29th of October, I will do a live announcing the 2 names of the free readings. I'm not quite sure what time yet. I have to figure that out with all the time zones. But the 29th of October, I will do a live with the 2 names. But also, I'll try to do a little peek at 2024. So it's not just names. That's a little lame. Right, Libra? So for anybody that's interested, that hasn't participated in yet, and also the 3 suns I asked to put down in the comments section. Yes, it's to recognize the people that potentially want to put their name for the free reading, but it's most of all to share empathy, positivity, warmth, and just to share that beautiful energy all around, as it is not easy right now. Let's share positivity within this platform. 3 suns. So even if you don't want to put your name in the free reading, for the free reading, just put the 3 suns down below to share a beautiful warmth and positive energy. And if you do want, all you have to do is put the 3 suns, and if you don't have the icons on your computer, on whatever you're using, just put the suns in letters, or just say you don't have them, and put your location, and most of all, be subscribed. I will uniquely pull names from people that are subscribed. All right, Libra. Let's see what message for the road you have. 4 of Swords. Take a breather. Take a rest. 5 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Going back to something. Cancers. Temperance. Knight of Swords. Okay. So the Knight of Swords, you're getting impatient. Enough is enough. But with the Temperance, it's just there to say, right, first of all, it feels like you're going back to something. Out of this four kings manipulative, toxic situation, it feels with the 5 of Cups and the 6 of Cups that you're going back to something. Or you feel the need to go back to something because you regret something, right? With the 5 and the 6. I feel like you regret, right? Associating yourself with these people, or you regret doing it this way, and then you're going back to something, back to sources. Back to where you were before, back to maybe a company you were working with, back to a team of people, or back home to, to work on something else, or, back to your other job, or back to something that you can rely on, and that back to sources. And maybe you got dispersed, and maybe you thought that was for you, and maybe you wanted this, and maybe it was going very well, but you worked really hard and invested a lot of time and money, yet you have all these people, these toxic people around you. So now you have this energy, this dual energy of impatience yet temperance. Take your time, right? So you want out and quickly, and you're speaking your mind, right? You don't want to deal with any of this anymore, but take your time to relocate, or to to shift or to make your decision. Two of Swords, you're at a crossroads. You have to make a decision. So just take your time here with the Temperance, right? Temperance is all about allowing new energies to come in, allowing stability, moderation, putting ourselves in resonance with who we are. Resonance, not residence. Resonance with what is important for us, right? Making sense to all this. Patience. And the evolution is slow but sure, instead of fast and all over the place like before. So you're really reversing the energies here. So don't let yourself be influenced here. Stay yourself. Remain steady, and just listen to yourself. Don't let yourself be influenced by any of these people that think they know better, they have more ambition than anything else. But I think that you, at this point, you want something balanced. You want something meaningful that makes sense to you. Bringing back your life to what makes sense to you. Taking the time to listen, to assimilate, to align to what you have discovered. Utilize your dialogue, right? Speak calmly to calm everything down and navigate your own journey at your own speed. Fascinating reading, Libras. Fascinating reading. I hope you enjoyed these energies as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and everyone for being here, for sharing your energies, your journeys. Don't forget, 3 suns down below, whether you want to participate in potentially getting a free reading or not. Let's share the sun. Let's share the sun. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week, Libras. Take care. Bye-bye.